Hey, welcome back. I'm Nate Moore. This is Excel video 182, and we're still playing with the index function today, but I want to look at one more piece of the index function that may be helpful to you. My example today is a little bit different. What I've got is just a piece of a balance sheet for 2008. Over here is 2009, and if I scroll a little bit further, here's 2010's balance sheet. A very simple balance sheet, just the assets to kind of give you a feel for how this function might work. So what I've got is I've got three areas, if you will. Here's balance sheet number 1, here's area number 2, here's area number 3. Now these could be on separate tabs or separate pages or whatever. What I want to do is kind of consolidate the information so that I've got cash from 2008 is here, 2009 is here, and 2010 is here. And index will do that for me. Let's look at the way we've got this set up, and I'll show you what we're doing. Don't let this value thing get worked out. The only reason it's got that there is because you'll notice in my reference area what I've got is from E4 to F8, comma, from H4 to I8, comma, K4 to L8. Those are my three areas. I separate them with a comma. E4 to F8 is simply this right here. And then the second area is H4 to I8. Third area starts at K4 and goes to L8. So I've got three areas here, and the match that I'm looking for is simply this right here. I'm going to look for cash, and when I find cash, well, cash is the first one, so I'm going to look at the first one here, and then let's come over here one more time. So the match says find cash or accounts receivable or whatever the heading is, and cash is in row 1 there. And then the column number is always 2. I'm always going to look in the second column of this area, because the first column's got my description, second column's got the number I want. First column, second column, first column, second column. So I'm always looking for the second column. And then what I use here is an area number. This is area 1, and what's area 1? It's just the first range here that I've defined with a comma. And when I come over here, this time I'm looking at area 2. And what's area 2? Well, it's the second range I've defined with a comma, H4 to I8. So if I'm looking for cash, it should be 100,284, and it is. And that's all there is to it to making areas work. You simply put index, and then you list the areas. Here's the first area, separated by a comma, second area, separated by a comma, third area. And then this comma says, all right, I'm done telling you where the range of data is. Now tell me the row. We're going to use match to do that, and it's just going to look for cash or accounts receivable, prepaid expenses, and on you go. And then I'm always looking at column 2. This is looking in area 1. This is looking in area 2. This is looking in area 3. That's all you need to do to look in multiple areas, is just add this fourth optional parameter. And in the first parameter, you list multiple areas, row, column, and then tell it which area to look in, and it'll do that. The other thing you can do is, instead of doing the 1 here, remember how we were doing VLOOKUP and we put a column there and use the column function like that. The problem is that the column, this is in the second column, so it's giving me the second area. So all I'm going to do is take 1 away and say, all right, now I want you to be in the first area. And then when I copy this, you know what column's going to do? It's going to make this work. And now I've got a formula that I can copy all over the place. Because remember, column, yeah, it helps if you put in equals. Column is going to do 2, 3, and 4, and so I want this to be area 1, 2, and 3, so all I do is take column minus 1 to get a formula. And again, why am I using column? Just so I have a formula that I can enter once and copy wherever I want, so that if I had to add more years down the road, all I need to do is just, if I had to add 2011, I just put a comma here, put the range where 2011 data is stored, and then, you know, make this a 4, and look in area 4, look in area 5, look in area 6, and you can use this formula for years and years and years. All you need to do is just keep adding the range of data to this first parameter, and you're good to go. And that's what I wanted to show you today. Again, all we're doing is filling out this fourth area, and I use column, or you can just type in, hey, I want to use area 1 the first time, area 2 the second time, area 3 the third time. Remember, column's not really calculating column. All it's doing is giving me a number that will copy when I move the formula. As soon as I copy and paste the formula, column will update, and it just allows this formula to update as I copy. That's all that's doing. And then Just add another area here, add another area here, separate them by commas, and you can put as many areas up here as you want. And you can use this area number to look up multiple data from multiple data sources, multiple data pages or ranges or wherever else your data is stored. Area number lets you use index with multiple data ranges. That's what I wanted to show you in Excel video 182. There's another trick you can use with index that I'll show you next time. Thanks for watching.